Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Happy Friday, happy day of talking about love. So today I want to say happy birthday to the persons born between March the 1st and the 5th. As I've tried before, I want to talk to you about your guardian angel. So the name of the guardian angel of the people born between March 1st and the 5th is named Rochelle or Rachel. I think Rochelle is prettier. Rochel. He is angel of the sun, of the moon choir of the angels. It's by him that the two luminaires, two light angels, I'm guessing, I'm gonna have to do some research on that, live a great love story. The traditional text says that this guardian carries an immense, a huge clarity that allows what has been lost a very long time ago to be found again. Kind of like reminds me of San Antonio as well. What has been lost in the philosophical sense means ourselves, the part that was taken away during the separation of the sexes. Humans would have been created man and woman, hermaphrodites. Rachel, according to the traditional text, help us create an equilibrium, a balance between our inner tendencies, the feminine and the masculine one. And that will be manifested externally with being really some kind of success and being famous and great fortune. The person will be able to live in agreement with the divine. The person will work to develop in accordance with this order. They will succeed. Then taking care of successions like a notary, or taking care of resolving conflicts like a lawyer of sorts. And they will have a deep knowledge of law and order, but like, you know, just like people who feel like they can heal with just touching you, they have a knowledge of all of that. That will be like an inner knowledge of this stuff. So there is a prayer to Rachel. If any one of you wants to have it, please do not hesitate to email to onwithlouise@gmail.com. It'll be my pleasure to give you that translation. In the meantime, happy birthday to you guys. Tonight is going to be, I'm betting on a complicated long reading. So let's see how it goes. I want to use a system that's based on the Aprodite temple, which is a relationship reading, and a concept from Cassandre, la Reine du Tarot, she's got a YouTube channel in French and in Spanish, and I love her spreads. I've used them on personal readings with some friends. I don't do, I'm sorry, maybe later, but I don't do personal readings. I would have no idea what to charge. So, this is going to be a 3 lines spread, and I'm kind of like going to put everything together this time. And we'll talk about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, and their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And the third line would be about the future of the relationship, possible advice, and fun cards. Okay, so before we get with that, we are going to see who is with us tonight. S'il vous plaît, les anges. And then I will get with the spreads. So you're more than welcome to fast forward to the the final sprites because this is going to take a minute, but it is interesting to look at it because sometimes a card may jump or a message may come through, you know, for whatever reason. So here, s'il vous plaît, who is with us tonight? We have the Archangel Chamuel, who talks to us about unconditional love, hurt healing, and self-love. This, I love that this is coming to us tonight because this is, you know, Friday and there is going to be a reading of love, and this is talking to us about unconditional love towards others and towards ourselves, because there is a safe love and it's helping her heal. So if our heart is healed, then we have a better chance to be able to love others and, you know, just live in unconditional love. As long as we know how to give love, we know how to receive. There is a number 5, and it was interesting that the Archangel, I think it was Rachel, keeping an eye over the people born between March the 1st and 5th. So interesting to have the 5th there too. He kind of looks like Cuba Gooding Jr., doesn't he? On this drawing anyways. The person who worked on the artwork was saying that she communicated, oh, we have the Archangel Michael, love this. She communicated with every one of these divine beings during meditation, and they would come to her in a way that she would understand them. So it's nice to have Chamuel coming to you looking like Cuba Gooding Jr. That's fun. Okay, so because I'm inspiring myself with Cassandre stuff, and I have a lot of decks that she has, I'm going to use her ways and see how we go with all of this. So the first line, I'm going to use a symbol on and an energy card. Just as extra information. So for your line, here is a symbol on for theirs and for the future of the relationship. 1, 2, 3. The energies now. I would like to see how that's going to be. This is going to be interesting for the for seeing the cards here. So we see, I'm going to have to like put those. Well, I guess you'll have the future of the relationship. Oops, this one wanted to jump. That's for, whoa, we got a contract. Oh, that's nice. Justice. Oopsie. Something wants to show itself over here. Strategy and indecisions. Now we need to get one for their line and one for the future of the relationship. So what about them and what about the future of the relationship? Then we are going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot for I'm trying to find a spot to put all my cards here. We're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot for your thoughts, feelings, and intention. Oopsie, your thoughts. Your gut. Your feelings and your intentions. Oopsie, I'm sorry, that's a lot of cards. I like to use the different tarots in case we have repetitions of cards. That's some things that I love to see. Sorry, I had a little sip. And I do not do reverse, so if there is any reverse, then we'll just turn them around. I'm gonna do their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Oh, I'm mixing them upside down. A line for the thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions. Their thoughts, their feeling, and their intentions. And we can, oopsie, I'm so sorry. I got a bunch of cards that fell. This is a lot of cards, so apologies for this system here. We'll see how that works. I'm like really trying new things. Okay, let's see. And this deck, I'm still giving it a chance. That Modern Love, I don't know what to think about this deck still. It's just, I'm totally attracted to it, but every time it's been such tragic stuff. Not entirely, but not the best. Okay, s'il vous plaît les anges. A few cards on the future of the relationship. I have one symbol on, one energy. I want to take just, okay, so if we're going to take, I wanted to take just 2 cards because I want to take others here. So, 2 cards on the future of the relationship. We'll see what they are, because I want to pick a card from the Oracle of the Witches as an advice. Sorry about just one that falls out. Just one, not the whole thing. Okay, I guess we're gonna go get it, those are big ones. Cut and pick one advice. Then we are going to get an oracle from the Romance Angel, I think this one's called. Oopsie, I guess that one wanted to come up. Very good. I'm going to get a message from the Lover's Oracles. Okay. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay. I like this one's difficult to have a card jump because they are very, very thick. So I'm going to go cut and pick Sacred Union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Oh, this one's a pretty card. Okay, one more mix. They want to talk tonight. We have the unconditional love here. I'm going to pick the dove here. Or 2 wanted to come out. So we'll see what the Lover's Oracle want to talk to us about. And at the very end, I will pick a message from Mother Mary. Okay, let's see what we got. I think I'm going to put them like this. This is going to be the result of the future of the relationship, because I want you guys to see. So we have here, can we see all that very well? Okay, now what about you? What about you? I have it kind of, to me it feels like you feel stuck in this relationship. See, you are in that golden cage. He has a key hidden in the back here. You're very well dressed, you're beautiful, but you feel like a prisoner. I'm always there is 1, 2, I want to say the Taurus and the Libra as a sign there, if that speaks to anyone. And I believe this is Mercury sign, but I'm really bad with those. I always have a hard time remembering that. Maybe one day I will figure that out. So your feelings here are, it feels like you feel like you're in a gilded, I think it's called like a gilded cage. You don't seem very happy about this. Excuse me, apology for the sip. And but you seem to feel like this relationship is your door to value, your door to money, your door to freedom, which is kind of interesting because how can you get to that, you know, when you feel like you are in a cage? What makes me feel good about this, though, is that there is a door opening towards something. So it's interesting that this came with you feeling that you are in a cage and there is an open door. So hopefully you'll get to that key that will allow you to open that door. That's the energy that I'm getting, that this is where you are going anyways. So your thoughts on the relationship, my God, the Eight of Cups is kind of like that you want to go. Okay, so either you want to get away from this, from this relationship, or you want to use this relationship to get away from a different situation. And you'll notice that the cups on these cards are golden. So I'm not feeling that you are very shoot, whichever deck I use, apparently the energies out there for you, dear viewing bees, are difficult. I'm wondering why you're in this relationship. Well, I'm wondering, I can see there, because you feel like you need that to help you financially. But either you want to get away from this relationship, or you want to use this relationship to get away from something else. But there is some kind of disillusion that you want to get away from. Your feelings for them. Do I have to translate that? Your feelings for them. Okay. The Death card is usually... I keep trying to see positive here. But the Death card... Because the Death card is a card of transformation. So when you see that, you're like, yay! You know, this is the end of a difficult situation. You're going to have a new thing. Some cards in some decks are called the transformation card. But since this is what came out as your feelings for them, this is pretty powerful. Like, no feeling. No feeling. So this is like, you want to get away from this relationship, but you feel stuck. Okay. The Hanged Man, your intentions is just to stay there. But interestingly enough, this is very cool, is that the Hanged Man, he's having a good time, so he's hanging, he's just staying there. The Hanged Man has the power to not stay there. The Hanged Man chooses to stay until he's done with his reflection or situation, or he may feel that he's stuck, but that's his choice. So, and there are some times when he says the Hanged Man will have the key to the lock, or in this card right here, that's what I love this. In this card right here, your other has the key for you to get out of that cage. In the Hanged Man, you are the one who decides when to get out of that cage. So, regardless of this very difficult, very clear though, this heavy decision, because I mean, look at that, you're bored. Your feelings is that you're bored, okay? But the fact that you are hanging on does tell me that you have hope of something much better, because there is goal here. There is bright. There is excitement when this door opens and all this money flies out. There is colors. There is flower. There is it makes me think of flowers here, and you have a bouquet of pink flowers over here, and you have some pink flowers over here. So that's like gift and fun stuff. So you have hope in this with this relationship for something brighter and exciting, but excuse me, you have that feeling of being stuck, and there's a part of you, and I'm guessing because you're bored. So I want to say give it a chance, because it's that feeling is you creating it, I feel like. And maybe you feel like this is like that because you think that he's the one that's the door to all this value here, when you know, maybe you are part of that too. I mean, we are all capable of beautiful things. Okay, let's see about this person here. Oh, okay. Self-flagellation. That's some serious thing here. I hope he doesn't feel like being with you is because he feels obligated, or we have a moon here. We have the Scorpio. I think this is the sign of the Scorpio. This one is different. Maybe you guys can tell me. I'm really not used to this. Is like stenography. I can't. It's just, I recognize some, but not all of them. And I will learn, because the Symbology is an interesting deck, and I haven't worked with it a lot. So is being with you some kind of punishment, or is he punishing himself and hoping to get better, because there is that light up there, like there is a broken heart. Let's see the rest of the cards. That's rest and regeneration. Okay. So does this person feel like being with you is both at the same time, like you driving him nuts and you allowing him to grow at the same time? Boy, you guys are in a complicated thing. But I feel like you're dealing with an interesting character there that wants to grow, that needs to grow, that suffered a lot, and probably is so, because there is it reminds me of the Three of Swords here. So there is a lot of mental pain in that person. But he wants to grow. He doesn't want to remain like that, and maybe hurting themselves like they do. They feel like they will get to that, but they have higher hopes, and maybe they do have higher hopes with that relationship. Hopefully, this is a feeling that you have, and not what they do right here to keep you in that cage. Because it doesn't feel like they are necessarily the ones keeping you in that cage, or doing anything like that. If anything, they keep trying to please you, and every time they mess that up, they feel terrible. And if they do anything that may have hurt you, then they literally are beating themselves up. Maybe not like that, but in their mind, because there is a lot of mental pain in that person. But they want to get to that growth and regeneration and strength and beauty. This card is very beautiful. There is also definite immaturity. We're looking like a late teen right there. Okay, what are these thoughts on their relationship? Oh my God. They, and again, here is that bouquet, by the way, of flowers. They revel in this relationship. They feel like that this is a great success. As much as you feel bored and want to go, they are just, to them, this is the greatest thing in their life, and that allows them to give and to help people around them. This relationship is making them stronger. Their feelings is that they keep having to fight for it though. Like, see here how they are auto hurting themselves. In this case, they are fighting though. Okay, so maybe they feel like they're consistently put in the corner, kind of like here when it's like, you know, they keep trying to help, but then it's like they keep messing up, and they are tired, but they will keep on fighting to get to this, because this is what they think of their relationship. It's truly beautiful. But their feeling is they feel like it's a lot of work. Whoa, they're at the end of their rope here, but they keep fighting. And their intentions, 5 of Swords. Their intentions to me is to keep fighting. Like, these two cards kind of like go well together, because the 5 of Swords shows someone that's, you know, she's exhausted. They keep trying to work together. They do all the spells together. But here she goes, she's still going. And she's still trying to make it work. So, however tired you may be with the whole situation, it's like, hey, look at me, look at what I can do. Look at all these great things I can make. Look at all this great recipe. Look at I make, you know, swords flying. And look at what I do. Hey, I'm doing that. This is so cool. Hey, look at me. That's what I'm feeling here. The intention is to keep trying to make you see, because that's what they think your relationship is. So, there is beautiful feelings on their, I'm going to put that higher so we can see the result of the relationship. Like I said, I believe it was last week's reading, I forgot what the title was about, but there was that feeling to me like you was the one that were kind of like being a little bit negative, you know, when you were thinking of the relationship. When I see that this person has some serious, deep emotional issues, for lack of a better word, but they keep on fighting. And they keep on trying to make the best for you. That's what they think they are doing anyways, because we're talking about their thoughts and their intentions here. Their feelings and intentions just show they want to keep going. But they have good, beautiful thoughts when it comes to the relationship with you. So, man, why are people so complicated? Okay, so let's see with this what the future of the relationship is supposed to be like. Stuck. I wish I knew the signs if that talked to anyone, but if you all know the signs here, you know, here they are. It looks like this relationship needs a lot of work. You guys keep trying to do something that's not going to work. Okay, so this is Excalibur, and this is definitely not Arthur, and he's never going to get the sword out of the rock. So we're going to see in the next card, hopefully, maybe the answer, because right now, what you're doing is not working. This is not the answer. The energy, the 5th chakra, the Archangel Gabriel. So I want to take the book for that. We can see the chakra is the throat here, the throat chakra. So I'm feeling like you guys need to learn to communicate. Right now, the because the communication is what's stuck. You need to find a way to listen to each other, not just be like like everybody talking about what they are feeling, but nobody listening. And communicating what you feel also, because pointing and saying, oh, you did this, you did that, you're not talking about what you're feeling. Okay, so you're stuck because you're not communicating properly. Now, let me see quickly what the booklet says about this. Because we may have something extra in here. Affirmation: my throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. Self-expressions and speaking your truth. Do not be afraid to speak your truth. If you feel this way, there is a reason. Maybe you feel like you're stuck right there and that you still feel like you need to stay in this relationship. And maybe you're bored and want to go because you're not speaking your feelings. And speaking your feelings doesn't mean you have to scream them, okay? Because screaming doesn't help your throat chakra. You want to be heard? Just speak. And I don't want to say whisper, but Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself as well. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So this could also mean, because we have that rest and regeneration here, that he's ready to hear you, okay? So there is hope here. There is definitely advice. And let's see what the Six of Cups is. See how we have the Six of Wands and right under we have the Six of Cups. There is hope in this relationship. It's beautiful. There is also in this one, I feel like see how her reflection is a little different too. Like you have in the water, she sees the green like from the forest. I'm feeling like there is water and earth in this one. There is cups drawn and there is hearts, and you have the 6 cups drawn here. I feel like, see how you were leaving these cups over here, and you have these 2 sixes under each other. There is beauty in this relationship if you take the time to look at it. It's surprising because there seems to be some serious battle. Excuse me, but there is definite beauty in this relationship if you take the time to look at it. Look at yourself and try and see yourself the way he sees you, even if sometimes you feel like he's seeing you a certain way. He obviously sees you. I'm sorry, it's they. I'm not saying he. I'm speaking as a he because I'm a heterosexual woman, but put it in your own story, in your own value. You know, if it's a she or a he for you, put it with the terms that you need to put it with. Okay, so yeah, try to see yourself the way they see you, because he seems to see you as truly a beautiful person. Look at this, the Two of Cups. This is you have the Two of Cups, you have the two birds communicating finally. This is the twin flames. It's, even though this is not something that I necessarily believe into, but I was told to say it. This is the soulmate. This is a happy couple. This is, like I was saying, there is beauty in this relationship if you communicate. You have the great advice over here. Now let's see what the oracle advice is. Affirmation for positive change. So make the decision, and I will have you notice here how losing my cute little things here. She was going away with the Eight of Cups, even though this has like a Six of Sword feel to it. There is a boat at the end on this image as well. There is a water, and there is, like, instead of you going with giving up, go with deciding for a positive change. Make a positive change in the relationship. See how you were dressed with you were wearing a dress here, like, go like a pirate now, you know, like, trust in what's coming. And I like how there is a mermaid in the water. Say, hey, come here. But it doesn't jump at me like give up on the relationship. You have those beautiful two cards here showing you that there is a beautiful couple, there was a beautiful result if you make the change. Make the change for something positive. Manifest that positive change, because it is there, it is possible. Help him, help them stop feeling like they are hurting you all the time, because they really hate to feel like they hurt you. So communicate without trying to make them change, because the affirmation for positive change is you. You are the one we see as a woman who was wearing this dress and then decide to act and look in the horizon and see what you can do. That's what that change makes me feel like you need to be the one to change, because the situation is stuck here and you're the one looking at the video to see how this relationship is going to go, okay? You need to do the work too, not just this person. What does the angel have to say? Forgiving and learning. Oh, wow. Last week and the last time I did the angel oracle reading, there was something about forgiving and learning as a challenge that we all have. And here again, in the love relationship reading, comes the forgiving and learning from another deck card. As you release and heal the past, you'll experience more love in your present moments. I'm going to read that again, because a lot of us make the mistake to always put the past in the middle instead of living now. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You need to live in the present to appreciate the present, to not worry about tomorrow. Stop thinking about what you may have lost or done or what others have done to you. Enjoy now. This is positive change, and you need to release. So that maybe you'll help them release and not do that either, because this is a terrible thing to do to oneself. Okay, so that's truly nice. And we had the Six of Cups, I believe, is also that thing where we want to remember the childhood things and stuff like that. Except that in this one, it looks more like, hey, maybe I have like the memory of what it looked like when I was, you know, when 10 years ago or whatever. Just that's not how I felt the card at the time, but I'm talking about what the Six of Cups is like, the tender memories. They could be what's holding you back too, okay? So you will learn by forgiving. Forgiving is hard, okay? It's very hard. You need to forgive just to grow and to heal. What? Oh, the 2 cards that came out from the Lover's Oracle. Pick this beautiful dove over here that says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Nice. And this beautiful couple here, which looks more like there is an angel helping another being. Forgiveness. The message cannot be any clearer. How many times do you need to be told that you need forgiveness in your life? Stop focusing your energy on past events. Oh my God. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Affirmation for positive change. I don't know how many oracles we have to take, how many times we have to tell you something for you to hear it. But I feel like the cards have definitely tried to tell you tonight. Now I'm curious to see what Mother Mary is going to say and what the gratitude is going to tell us, because stop focusing in the, like, a main point tonight. Stop focusing in the past and forgive others, forgive yourself. It is hard, not saying, but if you stop focusing on the past, you will learn to forgive. Okay, a message from Mother Mary, s'il vous plaît. On this. This was a quite interesting reading. Oh, she jumped out. Oh, how pretty. We got the dove here again. Like, I think there is a lot. No, there is not doves on all over. Not on all of them, I thought. But here is a dove here again. And the nest looks like Our Lady of Ripening on the Vine. You are closer to fruition than you may realize. There was something about that. Where was it? Here, on this one. A blessing will soon be revealed. The manifesting desires of your heart. Positive change. Are the heavenly fruit becoming heavy on the vine and ripening, ready to be enjoyed. Fruit that is not gathered and eaten will rot, fertilize the earth, and be born again. Nothing is wasted, yet that fruit could be sweetly savored by those capable of receiving. I hope you're hearing all this, because there is a lot of repetition, however different words may have been used. Gratefully claim and enjoy your harvest. This is like the 8-9 of Pentacles as well. You're harvesting. You are getting to that door to value. Okay, so manifest that positive change so you'll get there, because you are closer to fruition than you may realize. Open your heart, open your soul, believe, trust, because it feel like you just stuck because you have a hard time forgiving, and let go. Let go. Trust in Mother Mary, in the universe, in your capacities, in the love of that person towards you. Because that person does have beautiful feelings for you. The relationship, I mean, you're heading towards the Two of Cups. Just if you let it. Apparently, like it was last week, you are the one holding this from happening. Okay, let's see what gratitude message the universe is wanting to tell us today. Gratitude message. Purchase with mindfulness. Focus on what is truly needed for support and happiness. Okay, if I'm going to translate that, you had that door to value here. You worry about finances apparently when you need to focus on what is needed for support and happiness. And maybe if you just focus on what is needed instead of what you think you want or need, you will realize that you have everything that you need, that you are loved, that you have this person helping you, that you have the couple that you dream of, that you can experience love in your present moment. Well, that was tense but lovely. On that, I hope you will get to that positive change and communicate. And I'm sending you lots of love and wish you a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.